Find Suzanne's work at SUZANNEGIBBS.com. Well, hello. Today I'm going to show you what it looks like when I attempt for the very first time to completely unravel and undo a project that I had invented. I had decided to try to make a kind of like a triangular shape shawl or neck wrap using a cashmere yarn and a yarn made for socks that's variegated. That's the pink one. And I got to several hours of work and realized it really wasn't going to work because the fabric was just too heavy and not drapey. Probably because I used needles that were too small, but I didn't really understand that at the time. And in this video, you're seeing me figure out how to take it apart, which is equally difficult because I had stitched it all so tight that the circular needle really didn't want to pull out of the little loops that I had made in this attempt to make kind of a neck wrap. So I struggle and I struggle, and I'm pulling out that metal circular needle very few stitches at a time. Possibly I could have shortened this video, but that wouldn't be the reality of it. Like, I thought, I'm just going to go pull this out, show them what it's like to unravel knitting that I'd done for several hours, and then make it back into balls so I can knit something else. And what I got instead was a struggle to undo what had been done. So I decided to keep it all and share this with you. Another thing I wanted to share was the sound of yarn being undone once it's been knitted. And it has kind of like a fabric ripping rivet sound. But even that I wasn't able to capture on this. Unfortunately, there's the rivet starting. Because when I made this video, I was kind of suffering from some allergies, and so all you can hear on the video is sniff, 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 me sniffing. So I turned off the volume, and I am voiceovering all of this talk that I'm giving you about ripping it out. And you'll see it's going pretty quickly now. It's ripping out, ribbit, 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 ribbit. It's kind of like this little popping. It's really actually not as much fun as knitting, but it is kind of quick and interesting until you get to places where there might be a knot or a stitch that was made using right there. You'll see I'm struggling, like, wait, what happened? It means I split the yarn there, and so it doesn't want to pull out easily. It doesn't want to take itself apart. Again, new knitter, I didn't know that, but I learned that through trying to take this part out. And then what do I have? I have a pile of 2 colors of yarn. I'm like, okay, well, if I can't get it undone, I'm going to start winding my yarn on the ball. And you'll see quickly here that as I'm doing this, I'm creating even more knots. Oh, okay, well, I'll pick up the other color. Maybe I can do it that way. I'm so clueless here, it actually makes me laugh. Okay, I will laugh. Look at this mess. And I've only ripped out, what, two rows at this point out of what's probably at least 13 to 20 rows that will be ripped out. Here I am going back to that knot where I split the yarn, trying to figure it out. It's not working. Trying to show you the yarn that I have already undone. And I am determined to make this video. Okay, I got it out. All right, let's go, let's go. Let's make a bigger pile of yarn. Yeah, let's just go. And then, sure, okay, I'm realizing, whoa, I better wind some of this up or I'm gonna have like a massive, massive pile of yarn. And at a certain point I realized, well, this method that I picked isn't gonna work very well. So I turned off the video I went upstairs. I got this apparatus I have that helps me to wind balls of yarn from skeins of yarn that I purchase at a store. You'll see a picture of what one of these apparatuses look like. I don't know what they're called, but they're like having extra arms. Yeah, I gave up there. So there's that. I got it onto there. I realized I need it on a chair too, and I did it. In subsequent weeks, I'll show you what I made with the yarn that I actually was able to salvage. Thank you.